Now let's proceed to next question. In question number 7, it says rearrange the formulas to make P as the subject. Very simple. I will do A part here. In A part, it says A equals to 2P plus 5. So first I can bring plus 5 on the left side. So I will get A minus 5 equals to P. And then I can divide both sides by 2 because I just need P over there. So I want to remove this 2. So I will divide both sides by 2. I will left with P on the right side, and on the left side, I will get A minus 5 divided by 2. So I'm leaving B part for your practice. Please try it by your own. Also, I'm leaving C part for your practice. I can do D part now. In D part, it is H equals to 4PD. So we need P, means we need to separate P. We don't need 4D, which is being actually multiplied by P. So we need to divide both sides by 4D. So 4D can be cancelled on the right side. So on the right side, we will left with P, and on the left side, we will get H over 4D. So this is how you have to make P as the subject. Now I will do E part. In E part, we have H equals to P over 4 plus T. First of all, let's bring this positive T on the left side. So we will get H minus T equals to P divided by 4. Now I need only P on the right side. So I want to remove this 4 over there. So I will multiply both sides by 4. Like if I multiply 4 on the right side, I will get it cancelled. So I will left P on the right side. But if I multiply 4 on the left side, I will left with 4 into H minus T. Now I will do F part. In F part, we have H equals to P plus T over 4. Look, F part is a bit similar to E, but here you can see that 4 is being divided by the sum of P and T, means the whole sum of P and T is being divided by 4. That's why, first of all, we will remove 4 from here. So let's multiply first. Before that, in E part, we were subtracting T on both sides to remove T, but here we need to multiply both sides by 4 first, because 4 is now being divided by the whole sum. That's why by multiplying 4 on both sides, I will left with P plus T equals 4H. And to get P, now I will bring this T on the left side, or in other words, I will subtract T from both sides. So I will left with P on the right side, and on the left side, I will get 4H minus T. Now I will do G part. In G part, we have W equals root P over 5. So first of all, I want to remove this square root to bring 5 on the left side. And I need to remove this root first of all. So I will take square on both sides. I will get W square on the left side, and on the right side, I will get this square root cancelled, and I will left with P over 5. Now I can multiply both sides by 5. So P will be equals to 5W square. Now I can do H part. In H part, it is D equals to W into W minus P. And if I am needed with P, so first of all, I can divide both sides by W, because you can see that here W is being multiplied. So I want to remove this W, and then I will also remove this W. But before that, I need to remove this W because it is being multiplied by the whole difference of W and P. So if I divide both sides by W, I will left with D over W equals W minus P. Now I need P basically. So here actually P is a negative number. To make it positive, I will just shift this P towards left, and I will shift this D over W towards the right. So I will get P equals to W minus D over W. Here D over W was positive, but on the right side it becomes negative. And similarly, P was negative. On the left side it becomes positive. And I have got answer, which is P equals to W minus D over W. Now let's proceed to next question. In question number 8, it says Frederick has rearranged the formula y equals to 10 minus x to make x as the subject. His answer is x equals to y minus 10. Frederick's answer is wrong. Give the correct answer. So basically, first of all, let me make x as the subject in this equation. So to make x as a subject, we have to separate this x, but here x is the negative number. To make it positive, let's shift this negative x towards left and let's shift this y towards right. Definitely, if we want to remove negative x on the right side, we need to add x on both sides. So look, I'm adding x on both sides. So I will get x plus y equals 10, and here x and x will be cancelled. Now I just need x. So let me remove this positive y from here, from the left side. To remove it, let's subtract y from both sides. So minus y equals to 10 minus y. So here it will be cancelled and I will left with x on the left side, and on the right side I will get 10 minus y. So basically, Frederick is doing a mistake in shifting numbers or variables. Also, we can use this process where, look, here x was being subtracted on the right side, so I have added x on both sides. Basically, why do I add on both sides? Because I need to keep my equation balanced. So to keep the equation balanced, I do the same thing on both sides, and I wanted to remove x from the right side, so I added, because negative x and positive x will be cancelled, and to keep my equation balanced, I was adding it on the left side, so I was getting x plus y there, and then I removed y from the left side, and I got my final answer as x equals to 10 minus y. Now let me proceed to next question. In question number 9, it says rearrange each of these formula to make x as the subject. So let me do a part. In a part, we have mx plus n equals ox plus p. These questions or these parts are a bit different from the previous one, because here, first of all, we need to shift the variable containing x on one side and other variables should be shifted on the other side. So let me bring ox towards left and plus n towards right. I will get mx minus ox, because here it was being added, so on the other side it should be subtracted. Similarly, n will become negative when I will move it towards right. Here you can see x is common, so I can bring it outside, and inside the bracket I can write m minus o. Because I need to separate x, that's why I have taken it common and I just moved it outside. And I will write p minus n there, and then as I need x, so I will divide both sides by m minus o. This will give me p minus n divided by m minus o. So here you can see that x is now a subject. Similarly, you can do remaining parts. These are very easy. So I'm leaving other parts for your practice. Please try by your own. And make sure that you actually, when you shift something, you just change its sign. If something is being added, then you just change its sign, means it will be subtracted on the other side. And similarly, if something is being subtracted, it will be added on the other side. So please do practice, and you can ask your questions through comments. Now let's proceed to next question. In question number 10, again, we have to make x as the subject. So let me rewrite the equation, which is y equals to x plus 2 over x minus 3. To solve it, first of all, let's cross multiply. Means if we multiply x minus 3 with y, we get y into x minus 3 there, and it will be equals to x plus 2. Now I will multiply y with the numbers, with the terms inside the bracket. So it will become yx minus 3y equals, then it will become xy minus 3y equals x plus 2. Look, I have represented, I multiplied y with x, and I mentioned y after x because in alphabetical order, y comes after x, and in algebra, we follow the alphabetical order. And now I will shift the variables x on one side. So I will shift this x towards left and minus 3y towards right. So I will get xy, take away x, equals 2 plus 3y. And here x can be taken as common, so I can rewrite it that x times y minus 1, because here x is being taken as common, so I am left with just 1, and then it's 2 plus 3y. Now I can divide both sides by y minus 1. So I will get 2 plus 3y divided by y minus 1. So again, x is now a subject. Now let's proceed to next question. In question number 11, again, we have to make x as the subject. So let me do a part first. It's p into x minus y equals q into z minus x. So first of all, I can distribute p inside the bracket. Like I can distribute p with the terms which are inside the bracket. So I can write px minus py equals qz minus qx. Now I can shift the terms containing x on the left side. So I will get px plus qx because here it is negative qx. So on the other side it is plus qx. And I will get qz and plus py on the right side. Now I can take x as common and I will left with p plus q. And on the right side I have qz plus py. And now I can divide both sides by p plus q and I will get qz plus py divided by p plus q. Now I will do b part. In b part we have x plus t over x minus 5 equals k. So we can easily do it. First of all, we can do cross multiplication, means we can bring this x minus 5 with k. So it will be multiplied there. So k times x minus 5. And now I can distribute k with the terms inside the bracket. I will get kx minus 5k. And on the left side, I have x plus t. Now I can bring the terms containing x on the left side. I will get x minus kx. And on the right side, I have minus 5k minus t. And now I can take x as common there. So I will left with 1 minus k there. And on the right side, I will left with 5k minus t. And now I can divide both sides by 1 minus k. That will give us k on the left side, which is the required thing that we had to make x as a subject. So now you can see that x is a subject. I can do C part now. In C part, I have x plus p over q minus x equals 3 over 4. And now I can again cross multiply. Like here, 4 can be multiplied with x plus p and q minus x can be multiplied with 3 there. So I will get 4 into x plus p equals 3 into q minus x. And definitely I will again distribute the 4 with the terms inside the bracket. So I will get 4x plus 4p equals 3q minus 3x. And now again, I just need to shift the terms containing x on one side and the remaining terms will be shifted towards right. I will get 4x plus 3x equals 3q minus 4p. And then I will get 7x equals 3q minus 4p. And now I can divide both sides by 7 because I need x on the left side. So I will get 3q minus 4p divided by 7. Because if I divide both sides by 7, I get 7 cancelled on the left side. Now I can do d part. In d part, we have root x minus a over x plus b equals 4. First of all, we can remove this square root. To remove the square root, I can take square on both sides. So after taking square on both sides, this square can cancel the square root. So I will left with x minus a over x plus b equals square of 4 is 16. And now we can do cross multiplication like this. And then definitely we will do the same procedure, like we will shift the terms containing x on one side and other terms on the other side. And then I can get x as the subject. So I'm leaving some of its remaining part because you can do for your practice. I'm doing E part now. In E part, we have 4 over x square minus m and equals to 3 over n square minus 2x square. Again, I can do cross multiplication. We can just multiply this like whole collection or whole expression with 4 and then x square minus m with 3. I will get 4 times n square minus 2x square equals to 3 into x square minus m. And then I can distribute 4 with the terms inside the bracket. I will get 4n square minus 8x square, and inside the bracket, and on the right side I will get 3x square minus 3m. And now I can shift the terms containing x on one side, so I can just shift this term towards the right and this term towards the left. So I will get 4n square plus 3m on the left side, and on the right side I will get 3x square plus 8x square. Here I will get 4n square plus 3m, and on the right side we will get 11x square. And now I can divide both sides by 11. So I will get 4n square plus 3m divided by 11 on the left side, and on the right side I will left with only x square. Now basically I need to make x as a subject, means I need to remove this square. So I will take square root on both sides, because square root can cancel the square. So I will left with x on the right side, and on the left side we will have root 4n square plus 3m over 11. So this is how you can complete all the parts. I'm proceeding to next question. In question number 12, they want us to make r as the subject. So first of all, we will again need to multiply, means cross multiplication. So I will rewrite the equation like this. So I can do cross multiplication. First of all, I can multiply 2p plus 10 with 15 plus r, and here I can multiply 25 with r, that will be 25r. So first of all, we need to distribute these two terms with both of these terms. So first of all, I can distribute 2p with these two terms, and then I can distribute plus 10 with these two terms. So first of all, I will write in this form and then I will distribute. Then we will get 30p there plus 2pr plus 150 plus 10r equals to 25r. Now I will shift the terms containing r on the right side. So I will get 25r minus 10r minus 2pr on the right side, and on the left side I will left with 30p plus 150. Now if I solve it, means if I simplify, I will get 15r there minus 2pr, and here I will left with 30p plus 150. Now I can take r as common, so I will get r as common, and I will left with 15 minus 2p, and definitely here we will write 30p plus 150. And now if I do the remaining part on this side, so I can divide both sides by 15 minus 2p. So I will left with r on the right side, and on the left side we will get 30p plus 150 divided by 15 minus 2p. So you can see that we have made r as the subject. So you can ask your questions through comments, and this was all for today's session. Thank you.